Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. I'm overdoing these hand gestures, but whatever. We got a lot done last stream because last stream we basically completed dungeons 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4 dungeons in one stream, and we got a bunch of side questing done last time. And in today's stream, we're going to basically tackle the 7th dungeon, the last dungeon, and basically beating the game. With that being said, let's get started. Because what a interesting way to do a segue, eh? Alright, I can't believe we're almost done though. That's crazy. Like, I didn't think it would take that long, to be fair. Anyways, we need to go to Death Mountain on the light side because 1, there's an item, as you may know, I'm missing, and 2, there are 2 heart pieces that we need to still collect. So yeah, it's crazy, but the easiest way to get there is via Light World transportation. So yeah, it's not too bad though. I think I want to have the magic hammer. I don't know how to really beat these guys. Is the old guy still able to recover my hearts? I think so. Yes. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I have 2 more heart pieces to collect. But yeah, how are y'all doing today? Because, you know, besides this game, I haven't really been playing as much. Well, I mean, I've been playing the Pokemon TCG game for the Game Boy Color. It's a great game, by the way. A phenomenon game. In terms of like old standards, but I don't know how the new Pokemon meta is played these days, but it was a lot more simpler back then. That's all I can really tell you guys. Okay, so I need to go through... I actually want to go through here, and there's a good reason why. Death Mountain, of course, it's really not that big, to be honest. But we need to go through some of these trials and tribulation for good reasons. But here's where we really want to have the capes. Of course, it's going to consume a lot of magic, but you know, with the half magic though, this is going to become a very good saver. And it is worth noting that if the player does not have a good way to restore magic, well, let me tell you, this upcoming dungeon is going to be pretty difficult. Sorcerer's Protection, Cane of Burna. Basically, think of it as a what do you call it? An upgraded version of the cape. I call it upgraded version because, well, it lets Link to be protected for a short amount of time. Oh my goodness, this is so stupid. It lets Link to be protected a short amount of time, but we need to have magic to work this, which I think is really not convenient in my case because, as you guys can tell, I'm almost dead, so... which is really bad, but yeah, I used up too much magic in the beginning. Oh, that's okay. That's not okay, though. But yeah, like, Death Mountain and the Dark World, though, they do have some enemies that are pretty annoying to deal with, but it's not too bad. I need to go back to the Light World. I just realized the heart piece one of the heart pieces I'm missing, it's actually at the beginning of the mountain sector that we were just at. But yeah, last time we were here like what, part 2 or 3? Part 1 or 2, I don't remember. But basically, I came here a bit too early when I collected Ether. And there was a good reason why that was. But I'm gonna go ahead and change this. Go back to the Light World. We'll teleport. Because I just realized the entrance to the 7th dungeon is actually a bit further. But we couldn't access it because we had to go through the Light World section. Okay. But it's not too bad though. I could have sworn it was here though. We got these annoying Tektites. Honestly, Tektites are really not that bad. This is what I was looking for. A fairy. Nice. But yeah, that's the heart piece. That's one of the heart pieces we're looking for, but I don't think I can grab it just yet, though. Actually, is there a staircase? I could have sworn there was a staircase that associated with it. But anyways, we need to grab this, and we actually had to hit it at the appropriate order. 3, 2, 1. If the player should to fail, well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it would really suck because you have to go to the other screen. But yeah, and then we're gonna go ahead and equip Quake. And there's a good reason why, because I don't have enough magic. I can't use Quake because I wasted too much magic. So that's gonna be a pain. I didn't realize I needed that much magic. But if we come over here, this turtle theme, right? Pull this over here and we get rupees. Shake hands with the dinosaurs achievement has been unlocked. It's rather interesting that they would put something that trivial, but whatever. Okay. Ain't too bad though. I just need magic. I really wish I did that last stream, but it's whatever. We gotta come over here, grab this. This is the second to last piece of heart that we need. It's just unfortunate I need magic though. Magic is just gonna become a little harder to come by until we actually tackle a dungeon, but luckily we got magic there, so... Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, just grab over here. 15, cool. Yeah, that's really not gonna work. I have to restart this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart this section. It's well worth doing though. At least I have enough magic to get into the dungeon itself. It's just that the issues that like I wasn't expecting was that when we grabbed the cane of Burna, it burned through a lot of magic with the cape. That was something I was not expecting. Okay. The question is, how am I gonna get to that chest? Because if we loop around here, it doesn't really matter too much. So I think what we need to do is just like zag it like this. Okay. And then what's over here? Nothing? Of course, it has nothingness. We love nothingness, don't we? Not. Okay. Simple, you know, this is a simple puzzle. I can't believe I failed it on the first run though. But that's really all I can say. No, but Death Mountain though has like a lot of these like caverns that we had to traverse, so it's really not too bad. But how do I get over there though? What the heck? That's the thing I need to know, because if we go over, oh, there's invisible platforms. The best way I've done it is use the cane of Samaria and just push it. If it goes down, then you know it's a trap. So, yikes. Another way to do this easier is to use the ether, which I should have been using to be fair, but whatever. That would be a lot easier to use. But I don't got enough magic now. Crisis. Magic is everything, right? Of course. Otherwise, how do we play games without magic? How do you play a Zelda game with no magic? That's a better idea. Okay. Gonna have to find some way to grab magic. Some of these caverns do have some good, useful things, though. Like some enemies to kill and such, and we have like these weird things which we will have to come back at some point, but yeah. Oh, you got a chess puzzle. Yoink. Boom, bada bee, bada bam. It's rupees, but I'll take them, I guess. Oh, magic. That's what I needed. That's the prize winner right there. Because without magic, we're kind of screwed. But yeah, playing from memory though, sometimes it has this reward, sometimes it does not. And right now, so far, it's hitting a lot of like a fog, I guess you can say. Okay, so now we're back here. I call upon the magic of Ether. Show me the way. Okay, so it's like a Tetris piece. Okay. That makes more sense. Of course it does. But yeah, like, honestly though, it's not too bad. Just, I didn't realize it was like through this segue. Which reminds me, what do I have? 2 blue potions and 2 fairies. Okay, exactly what I like to keep. I guess I'll take it. I'm pretty sure that bomb didn't register the hit upon the explosion. If it doesn't, yep, it didn't. I exited the screen too soon. That's okay. All right. What are we at? What are we up there now? I think we're getting close. That's just a bunch of fairies. Are really going to be helpful later on. All right, and this is where we need to use the magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the luckiest link of them all? I can't believe it. One more piece of heart, and we got all the heart pieces. Because remember, we still have the 7th dungeon, so that's basically a whole heart container right there. We basically have all the upgrades. That's why you guys see me have the silver arrows now instead of the other thing. So there's that. Okay. I think I'm good for now. I just have to warp back to the light world because I don't have a way to get back up there. All right. Let's get it, guys. Let's do it. Boy, that's out there. That's not what I'm looking for. But yeah, like, this section of the game always trips me up because there's a lot going on. But let's break the seal. I call upon the magic of Quake. Looks familiar, right? It's a turtle Nintendo game. Wait until I show you guys inside the dungeon. Oh boy. Because here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is worth noting, you're gonna need a lot, and I mean a lot of magic in this dungeon. Okay? If you do not have blue potions, which I would highly recommend, or green potions, I would strongly recommend getting the the reduced magic. It's going to help you a lot in this dungeon. Sir Hostile is also going to tell you that otherwise. So luckily we got a magic fill. So of course, Canis Amari is going to become a lot more useful in this dungeon than, of course, Mizir Myers. Of course, you would use that. That is such a cheap placement to do. Whatever, I'll take the lost. So welcome to Turtle Rock. Honestly, this dungeon, it's not too bad from what I remember. It has a theme going on, which I actually want you guys to guess what kind of theme it's running. But honestly, if you have, as long as you have your magic replenish, like the player has enough magic, it should be okay. That's the one thing I will definitely say. The other thing is, I would strongly advise not, like, I would strongly advise not to, like, think that, oh, you're gonna come back to it later kind of spiel. Because that's actually what's gonna cost the player a lot of stuff. And what I mean by a lot of stuff, I mean a lot of time. Okay. Because right now, for me, I'm just like, okay, I'm derping up now. Okay, so it's not a big deal. All right. But navigating through these platforms, though, it's really not too bad. Just... I really wish I was more optimized. As you can see, I'm already derping up, like, really, really bad, so... Okay, what I'm gonna do... Fire those two. And this is a little cheap tactic I like doing. Is I'll take fall damage, but it gives me like more time to come back here. So, and of course over here we have a... Oh wow, this is a lot of damage. Even with the blue mail, wow. That's insane. It's alright though. We got more magic. There's 11 treasure chests in this dungeon. Okay, so this is going to be one of the more bigger dungeons, that's for sure. But as long as you keep track of like what you have and such, it's not too bad. Heavy hitters, sort of. Not too bad. Sorry guys, I gotta take this for like really quick. Oh yeah, it's like this, like there's a reason why they wanted the player to do this as the last dungeon dedicatedly. Is because basically you gotta have most of the key items, from what I remember. I've never done this dungeon out of order before. Because I always felt like this dungeon is supposed to be more of like the grand finale kind of deal. Okay. This is like nerve-wracking. There's an achievement where I have to do this without getting hit. Like, I can't lose health to this. Which is, I think, kind of dumb, but whatever. Yeah, I can't do that, like, no damageless achievement. And you can't use the Cane of Burna to negate the damage. Otherwise, it's gonna, like, deactivate it. For whatever dumb reason. Whatever, though. Over here is just like a little break or whatever. A little break room. Nothing else in here. Which isn't, you know, not too bad. I'll gladly take it. Alright. Okay, so we could go... Upward is technically where we're supposed to go, but... I want to see what else is over here. Sometimes you never know what you're getting into, so... Let's start down here. Oh, I know what this is. This is a compass. I'm actually glad I came down here. Because if we look at the map, it's kind of weird adjacent. What the heck? Oh, I see. We're not supposed to look at it. If we look directly into it, it basically zaps us and closes the entrance for us. So not exactly ideal. But thank goodness we got the golden sword last stream. Here we got a pokey. Now is it starting to resemble a Nintendo franchise you guys know all in love? If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. Come here. Fairy, you stupid fairy. Why don't you come to the Frost Man? What? That is so dumb. Whatever. Okay, and then of course there's Chain Chomp, so we gotta like push a block. We gotta push, I think, this specific block. And of course, yeah, these guys also do a lot of damage too. It's crazy. Of course, gotta use a small key. Oh my goodness, I'm already down to 3 health. That's insane. But it's okay. We have an anti-fairy. There's a lot of anti-fairies in this dungeon, as far as I recall. Come to the Frost Man. Be with the Frost Man. All right, sweet. We got 1 anti-fairy. I'll take another. Sweet. Okay. I think in the GBA version, the sword breaks through the pots, right? As far as I remember. I could take that with cane of sugar. I could be wrong. But I did remember that was a thing, though. Pokey. It's so weird seeing like Mario enemies in Zelda games. I know they did that a lot in Link's Awakening, but it's still weird to me for some reason. Okay, so where's this taking me? Just up there? Yeah, I mean, that's really the only way we can go, so it's not a big deal. If I go down, where's this gonna take me? To the area that I have not been to before. Okay, not too bad. Oh, we got 4 anti-fairies. Yeah, I don't want them follow. Nope, shoot. I was gonna say I don't want them following me, but I got the bunny curse. Of course, it would. Why would you go up there? It's so stupid. But whatever. I have the magic powder, so I don't like using magic too much in this dungeon, but sometimes you gotta. The Poke's always gonna have the what do you call it? The thing, so. Okay. So we got through there. And then of course we had the big key, which is actually really nice to have at this point. Because the big key's gonna save us. The dungeon item for this one is kind of eh. It's not bad. It's not horrible. It's just kind of the question you want to ask, like, why? Why is this a thing? It's only really useful for like one thing that I can think of. But we'll talk more about that once we get the item. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry there, guys. But yeah, like honestly, Turtle Rock, a lot of people don't really like this dungeon. From what I've read on the forums, I don't think it's that bad. Oh wait, this is the way that we came from. I need to go to this section here. Okay, and then we go down. Now we got 2 Pokies to deal with. Oh, okay. So it shoots fireballs when we have when we slay our sword? Question mark? Oh my goodness. This is so chaotic. Holy Jesus. And we're back to a rabbit again. Which is not good. Slash. Oh, taking 2 for 1. I don't want to go there just yet. That's not the appropriate time. I think I want to go to the left. Oh yeah, left is where I need to go. Okay, because I already had the big key, so it's not a big deal. Okay, as long as we don't get lasered by them, that's all that counts. And I think if I do... Is it magic mirror here? I think this is the one. I think. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So we can only access this by via, what do you call it? By mirror. Of course, we got all these mimics going on. It's not a big deal, to be fair. Because I could kill that one, like, easily. But then we have, like, this one to deal with. Alright. Then, of course, if we come over here, we get the final piece of heart. We are all done with collecting heart pieces. Well, until after the 7th dungeon, that is. So that's good. I love it. Now we go over here, and then that's when we do the thingamabobber. I'm just gonna hookshot, because why not? And here we have the mirror shield. This one is cosmetic purpose. It's really just used for like great defense. Honestly, it's made for those guys that like keep shooting their arrows at us. It's really not that useful, in my personal opinion. Okay. Got the pokey. Wow, he's just like wailing at us. Holy Jesus. Okay, I could just... Oh, there's scoundrels coming in. Okay, so I don't know what to expect. But And I say, but what's through here? Oh, okay. Nothing important. Interessant. Okay, so let's see. I thought I did the thingamabob. Gosh dang it. No. Okay. If I do this way... No, it's not gonna... There was a trick to where the player can actually do the thing where they can like cheat out the thing with damage. But I'm no expert. But luckily with the magic boomerang, I could use it to like, you know, for greater distance, for at least for the angles. So that's good. Wait a minute. Oh no, I did miss a room. The Frostman doesn't like missing rooms at all. No, 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 no. That's not how we do in this playthrough. You gotta go through all of it. Unless stated otherwise. What is through here anyways? I'm rather curious. Okay, a true jelly. Interesting. That's weird. What's up, Bouts? How's it going, my friend? Okay. Turtle rock. Turtle power. Oh, this room just contains a lot of rupees. No, no, I'm not that greedy. I'm doing well, my friend. I'm doing well. Sorry if I had to keep like looking at my phone. I got messages. I gotta reply. But yeah, I'm doing well though. Hopefully all is well treating you. But yeah, it's like this. We're almost done with the game though. It's like so many rupees left behind. Ah, they'll be fine. They'll be there for the next player, whoever wants to collect them. I used to care for rupees a lot in the previous parts, but now that we've done everything with rupees I could think of, I don't think I need rupees as much. Blue potions is probably the only thing I probably use for rupees for that I could think of, but I could be wrong about that. Kana Samaria. But yeah, don't you guys think that this reminds you of like a Super Mario theme, just in general? Shoot, it sure does with me. I mean, you got the fire rods, you got the turtles. I mean, Koopa is like basically the turtle. It's a matter of principle of not need. Can be. But no, really though, the Turtle Rock does remind me a lot about Mario. No joke. Come on, like, it took me a while to like figure this out, but all the Mario enemies, the chain chomps, the what do you call it? Some of the placements, fire rods. Come on, I can't be the only one that thought of that. All right, so here we could just dash, or we could dash. Turtle. I mean, what? I'm not a turtle. What's through here? Okay, so here, pro tip. You want to hold your sword like this if you want to grab all the chests. Green rupee. That was totally worth the sacrifice. But yeah, this is the only time I ever see the mirror shield being useful in this game. Never really cared for it. But yeah, we have 2 more chests to look for. And we're done collecting all the chests in this game. Or at least for like Turtle Rock. Of course you have this, heck. How is this fair? Resembling Mario, use the invincibility. There's also that too. I have not used the Cannon Burner. I don't want to really use it at the moment. Push comes to shove, I may need to use it in the future if I have to, but I try not to. Tank the turtle! Turtle power! Achievement has been unlocked for finding all the chests. What's through here? If this is another refill station, I'll gladly take it because I've been taking way too much health damage. It's insane. Oh, this is another one of these teleportation connection thingies. Oh boy. What am I expecting over here? Because I got everything I need, so... Ah, yes, it's a refill station. I'll gladly take it. Because I think we're almost done with Turtle Rock, too, so... Definitely one of the longer dungeons, that's for sure. I think today's stream, we're mainly tackling the 2 longest dungeons in the entire game, so... I don't know. Would you guys count the Dark Palace? The Palace of Darkness? Longer than Turtle Rock? I always feel like Turtle Rock was longer. Because, like, all the corridors you have to go through, but... Same could be said with the, Palace of Darkness. Oh, man. Yes. Ice and fire. Red and hot. Hot and cold. And, magic powder. Yeah, I got my health back at what cost for magic. Okay. Here is where the boomerang's gonna become useful. Like, I'm not gonna waste arrows just on this simple navigation. And the sword beam makes things a lot easier, too. So it's like, why waste magic? I need a lot more magic when we go against the boss anyway, so it just makes things a lot easier. Pokey! That enemy definitely looks like a Pokey. I'm not sure what his official name is called in the Zelda universe, but really does look like a Pokey. Oh boy. Hearts, I will gladly take hearts. I mean, doesn't really matter at this point, but still. All right. I think that's... Yeah. So guys, once we go downstairs, it's basically almost to the boss. They know what's coming. So, with that being said, we use the Cane of Samaria. I almost called it Burna. All right. Notice how this one has 3 heads. I think the other ones was like a crest or some sort. It's a little interesting detail. But yeah, if you do not have the ice rod, I highly recommend you go back. You do not tackle this dungeon without the ice rod. It's going to become very vital. Because we're going to need it. Okay. Let's do this, guys. This is Trenex. Hit the opposing head with the rod it's weak against. So in this case, it's going to be ice against fire, fire against ice kind of spiel. But this boss fight's a lot better than the Link Between Worlds. A Link Between the Worlds, basically you play as like a whack-a-mole. Why is it so hard to get wrecked? I mean, not get wrecked. Him getting wrecked. So we finished phase 1. Now we got to go through phase 2, which basically has him doing the little Mordorm combat. All right, so we see the glowing thing. That's where we got to punch. But unlike Mordorm, he's a lot easier to target, and we don't have to fall down. So that's Trenex right there. He's not too bad. If you don't have the upgrades, then that's a different story. But hey, love the past. We got that from collecting all 20 heart containers. Let's go. It wasn't too bad. Turtle Rock is definitely one of the longer dungeons, that's for sure. And I didn't really get that lost. And Crystal on the Rock. And here's another Mario reference. We rescued a princess from a turtle. Yeah, he was aggressive though. But what can we do? It's all self-defense. Ganon's waiting for us. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlucky anyone could stop him. Oh, maybe. But let's get it, guys. Tower of Ganon. Oh, I thought it was called Ganon's Tower. Let's return peace to the country without fail. Do you understand? Sorry, guys. That's a running joke, but the game really wants to make sure the player understands what to do next. But yeah, that's Turtle Rock. Honestly, not too bad of a dungeon. So now there goes our... we have to go confront Ganon. Well, I mean, we had to deal with Ganon first and then Ganon. But you guys all know. If you guys never played the game, I'm not going to spoil it. But we got these chimeras. Wow, they're annoying to deal with. Not at all. We don't understand at all. Can you repeat it again? All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have now broken the seal of Ganon's Tower. Now I see where Ocarina of Time got its barrier dispersion from. It's kind of a little callback to this. But oh man. So this dungeon is really long. One of the longest. I think it's the longest. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tower of Ganon. Oh boy, this one's a doozy. So the player has two options, okay? If you love puzzle-oriented stuff, okay, you take the left pathway. If you love more crowd/combat control, right pathways for you. But if you want my personal opinion, left is the way to go. I will be doing both of these pathways just, you know, to show you guys what the game has to offer. But let me tell you guys this. I think this was a remnants, like a little early development idea for Oracle Seasons and Ages, but I could be wrong about that. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about how far Nintendo has... what Nintendo does, like how far they carry some of their ideas into like future games. But yeah, we're gonna do the puzzle way first. Yeah, you could choose. Once we get the dungeon map, I will gladly show you. But a lot of people choose the left web pathway. Now, we don't need all the small keys, but it is split. Yes. Here, if I wanted to, I could. If I changed my mind and didn't want to do the combat or do puzzle, this is the room right here. So that's why I said it was split, because it's optional. I've played this game plenty of times to remember that one pathway is like optional. But as long as you go through a pathway, you don't need to do both. But like I said, though, I will be doing both pathways because I think showing both pathways is a little bit better, because it shows like, okay, this is what we need to do, and then this is how we're gonna do it. So that's the best way I could describe it. Here, of course, we have like these magic mallet mole thingies. I didn't realize how valuable the magic mallets can be. It's crazy to think about. Wait, I need the hook shot. Gosh dang it, Frostman. I need the hook shot. But yeah, like Ganon's Tower, honestly, I don't remember too much of this level. I remember there was like stuff. I'm gonna have to point out what the stuff is. But I remember that magic was also vital in this area too. Like in these parts, but not as much as like Turtle Rock or even the Ice Palace. There's 26 treasure chests in this level. That's crazy. That's crazy to even think about. Stalfasa, you have nowhere to go. The Frostman's got you. All right. Wait. Why did it cancel? That was weird. But yeah, like Tower Ganon really isn't too bad from what I recall. Just that, like, it's just long for most players. Definitely. That's the only thing I could really remember from this dungeon. I have a dungeon key. That will split it to that way. I'm gonna be going through all these doors, so it's really not a big deal. Definitely optional. Don't need to go through this room, but hey. We had the dungeon map. Wait, what? So this is how big Ganon's Tower is. Oh boy. It's just the split pathway that's the longer portion. So again, the right pathway, that's the combat stuff. But notice how like the pathway's kind of like intertwined, but we don't need to go through basically the starter areas. But yeah, that's why I call it the split, because like I remember watching a Let's Player specifically. Oh, that doesn't go through there. Interesting. That is so weird. Okay. Oh boy, what do I want to do here? Cane of Samaria? Not the Cane of Samaria. Oh boy. Was there a switch that I needed? Oh yeah, there was a switch I needed to hit. Derp. Why is that flagged? Why was that flagged? It's a banana split. Come on, you two. Get it together. That was weird that it, like, it thought it was something else. Oh man, the animation on YouTube is kind of getting a little crazy. Don't you guys agree? But not too bad. I wish it was like the Oracle of Seasons where the boomerang had more angle oomph, so it'd be like a little easier to like get precise control, but not so much, I guess. I'm invincible. Completely agree, because YouTube could be sometimes automate stuff that's not really supposed to. How do I say? It thinks that it's that, but it's really not. It's like some people. But unlike some people, unlike YouTube automation, it's actually smarter than most people I know in person. All right, another small key. I can't believe there's 26 treasure chests in this level. That's crazy to even think about. All right, we got warp mazes. Wait, what? I actually wanted to go back there. I think that was a bombable wall, was it not? I'm curious. Okay, I'm here. I can toss the bomb. Yeah, there was a freaking bombable wall. I am curious. I might have to go back there at some point, so I don't know if that area had anything for us. I could be wrong. But you never know. You never know with some of these areas. But yeah, like here we warp. We grab stuff and we warp again. It's like, okay. I feel like that warp tile was kind of unnecessary, but I think there's like a way to like cheat it out a little bit, but I could be wrong about that. Cheating out meaning like, oh, we can just like have invisibility frames or whatever, and then it like temporarily like doesn't have us like make contact. I could be wrong about that though. Oh shoot, we just went into, oh no, we went back in the entrance of the combat section. Whoops. I will do the other way like once we complete the splits. Because honestly, it's not too bad. Just luckily, if we started the right section, I would have lost a lot more hearts than I already am, so it's not too bad. The thing I will say though is after we finish the... Yeah, I got trapped. It's a freaking callback to Zelda 1, man. Which reminds me, I don't think I would play Zelda 1 on stream. Unless you guys are okay with me using a map, because... Or guide, but I still get lost. Doesn't matter what game it is. Well, for the most part. Zelda 1 and 2, I streamed Zelda 2 and I finished it, but I had to use save states. Like, I had to abuse it. Zelda 2 is not a game for the mercy. The people who beg for mercy, it's not the game for them. Like, I had a good understanding of the combat system, but oh man, the last section of the game, it's brutal. Like, I could get through like the most of the game. It's not that bad, but once you get to that last section of the Great Palace, oh man, it could be horrendous. I am invincible. A little bit. All right, that's fine. But I can't believe Link to the Past is almost finished though. That's crazy. It took us like what, 4 streams to do it? No, not 4. If you want to count the incidents, then that'd be 6. But either way, I can't believe how fast this game has come though. Okay, so I'm going this way mainly through because of the hole that we bombed. Is that all that's? Oh, is this all that is? What? Oh. Oh. We got goodies. Bombs? More bombs. I wasn't expecting goodies to be here. Well, there's a reason why they gave us a lot of arrows. I mean, I'll take it. But, come on, guys. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it's like, like, I wasn't... I don't think I've ever went to this room before, so... It's very interesting. Like, revisiting and going back. Okay. Let's go. Oh, boy. What am I expecting now? Fire rods. Of course. Alrighty, let's see. Oh. The way I was going before, it was the right way. Okay. So we need to backtrack. The first time I was going through was the correct way. But some of these warp tiles I feel like are a little unnecessary place. But then again, Pokemon's also well known for that too. So okay. Let's get back to the game and focus because we haven't even tackled the weird thing I was telling you guys about. But Ganon's Tower, oh man, Turtle Rock and Ganon's Tower really do amp up the damage stuff. It's not too bad though. And I remember this was a trap and whatnot. We don't even have the big keys, so I'm not gonna bother going through there just yet. But we need to go to the other side of this. So here we need to use Ether. I call upon the magic of Ether. And I just realized I could just cheat like that. No! Or you know what? Am I able to use it there? No. I have to use it here. Oh boy. I'm going to be using Ether a lot, guys. I can't memorize this pathway that well. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay. I've used up... Oh, see... There is a way to do it, but... I have really bad memory. Okay, last time we need to use Ether. Alright. Because here is what actually reveals the pathway. If you have like great memory, you could just literally use the fire rod and just walk on the invisible pathways. But me, not so much. Alright, magical power. Powder. If I can get more magic. That'd be awesome. No! Really, that's not good. That's really not good. Alright, that's okay. We don't need magic to fight for this upcoming section. It's really not that bad. But we do need arrows, which I will equip. Thanks for reminding me, game. Alright, let's get it, guys. Do you remember these Armoses? And we had trouble against these guys? Let me tell you something. It takes literally one silver arrow to beat these guys. Even though we're on ice, it doesn't matter. We could just kill these guys with one silver arrow and or a couple slashes with the sword. And that's it. I think this is literally the same enemy. Like, I don't think they do more damage. I could be wrong about that. Wow. This is cool. Not. Alright, so we can now get the big key. We can backtrack to that room that we were in like a while back before we got trapped. Not a big deal. And we got more arrows. Can't complain with arrows, but I do need more magic. Because I use magic really carelessly. What's over here? Frostman's always curious to see what's beyond these walls and tricks and all that fun stuff. Ooh. Fairies. Come to the Frostman. I will capture all of you. Ooh, what a relief of a break, guys. Because like that, we were just talking about this chest. We get the red chainmail. Link builds a treasure hoard. Achievement has been unlocked by collecting all the key items, equipment, and upgrades. Now we take 1/4 of the damage that we would have had if we didn't have it in the mail. So this, aesthetically, I don't like how it looks aesthetically, but hey, we're basically more beefed up now with the, you know, taking less damage, so that's good. That's really what I really wanted, so. Because you all know, I'm now careless. Alright, we're going to take pathway number 2 now. So this is the combat section. This is going to be fun to do. I don't mean that sarcastically, but it's going to be pretty brutal. If I can... Do I really need magic to proceed? Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. I could use more magic. And this drops the bombs. Okay, we don't need bombs. I have plenty of bombs. But I do need magic. Is there no magic pots here? No, negative, sir. For crook. We pulled the lever and we got bombarded. No pun intended. Oh, that was so corny. There's gotta be magic around here, though. Now I'm like perplexed with. Okay, yeah, that'll do. That'll do for now. But yeah, like the like who would pull the lever as the first instinct? Come on, guys. You remember from the first when we escaped for Zelda? Levers could be definitely deceiving. And of course they got me. They want me to do this room without getting hit. Which I think is... Oh, there's a wall master. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good at all. And they want me to do this for achievement. They want me to do this without getting hit by these things. And we can't use the Kana Burna, and we cannot use the cape. Which I find really odd, but that this is a miscellaneous achievement, but whatever. And these fireballs will attack us when we swing our swords, so that's why I'm not spamming sword. For good reason. Yay! Alright, what's through here? What am I... Oh, we have a Gypto. Oh, that's not fun. They react so fast too, and yes, we got a magic. So glad we got magic. Alright, fire rod time. Wait, what's up there? According to this, it says it's a room that we've already been to, so... Oh, it's because it's warped, and I have to use the magic mirror to go back. Trapdoors, man. Trapdoors are a thing in this game. Apparently. Okay, not really trapdoors, more like getting locked in, is what I meant to say. Therefore, we are trapped. Alright, but yeah, not too bad though. Bombos? Oh well. It's alright. We could definitely use bombos against those Gyptos, but yeah, it's not too many of them. I don't think we can use bombos to light up the torches, can we? Frostman, very curious. I call upon the magic of bombos! Fire! Fire! I could do a good Beavis impression. Nah, it's just a screen nuke. It's okay. Fire rods are going to become more helpful, if anything. Like, compared to the lantern's not going to do much. Alright. Gibdos are good to freeze. Oh yeah, they are. I forgot about that from level 3. What is this? No, really, what is this room? Freeze, then magic. Oh, freeze, hammer, and then grab the magic. And then they will give you magic. Right. Bounce, you told me that when we did Skull Woods. It's alright, though. I will definitely use that advice for sure. The heck are you supposed to do in this room? Just... Oh. Okay. Don't tell me this is another refill room. That would be kind of trolly if it was. Wall Masters really spawn quickly in this game, though. That's crazy to think about. Okay. This is the most puzzle-oriented thing I've ever done in this route, by far. That's for sure. It's not a bad thing. It's just, I don't think I can complete it. If that actually held a small key, that would be... That's so trolly right there. Okay, so do I have to go... No. What the heck are you supposed to do in this room? I feel like this is just a refill station, isn't it? I don't see any indication of a small key. I guess. Alright. Burn, baby, burn. You know, I should not be doing that. I should be starting from the top. Work our way to the bottom. Right. Clear that. Get through there, and there we go. Don't remember, not a problem, my friend. Let's try it. I call upon the magic of ether. And then freeze them, and then we smash them. Hammer time. Magic. Beautiful. And then we gotta toss a bomb there. I think. Isn't that how it's supposed to work? Yeah, because like I could barely hit the Gupto. Can't I just magic boomerang this? I feel like I could do it, but oh, they really thought of everything. I feel like, oh no, I'm misreading this. Okay. No, you got to use the Cane of Samaria. Okay. It took me a while to figure it out because I was just like, it's been a while. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And then we had to use it again. Because this is the only weapon in the game that doesn't have like strict timing. So that's good. Oh, the Gibbo's still frozen. I'm kind of surprised. It's all right. We got our thing. Okay, 2 chests. Interesting that they would... Oh, no, we got 4 chests here. What am I... Am I blind or something? Compass. Okay. Apparently, I'm missing a compass from somewhere. What? It's a bit rather weird. And we have 4 more treasure chests to find. So... Oh, this room. Okay, the first time I did this room, I got stuck. And there was a good reason why. It's because, like, you gotta really check everywhere here. Okay. Not too bad. I think there's another room that's kind of like this. Yeah, I'll take the magic. I'm greedy. Oh, boy. What are we facing now? spike traps, fire rods, stuff. More oh, that's even worse. Okay. How the heck am I supposed to get over there? Oh, wait. Isn't it possible? Ah. It was hidden. It was well hidden. Gotta do it like that. There we go. So where's this gonna teleport us? Because this is the way I'm not that familiar with. Okay. Silly Frost, man. You can't punch those guys. Yep, and then it's gonna take us all the way over here. So, yeah, that's basically the combat route. All right, we're done with these sections. Warp. All right, returning to our regular scheduled program. We're gonna head up. All right, we did both the pathways. We did the longest part of the dungeon. I think we're basically good from here on out. Oh boy, would you look at that? It's all coming to a loop. Yeah, it sure does, my friend. But now you gotta go through these mimics. Hold up. Okay. I mean, I got no problem killing these guys. What's getting me is the little thing. The switches. I'll screw you too, Mimic. Okay, so is there like a switch of some sort? No, we gotta push something. Yay? Yay? Yep. It's alright. I'm gonna use silver arrows. I'm gonna use silver arrows more often now. Because we got these hex to deal with. And spike traps. Wow. That's going to be really annoying to deal with. Okay. If I could just angle it. Okay, that's one of them. One is good. One's better than nothing. Okay. I'll take the hit. If it means killing that mimic. Yeah, I have 70. So I'm not going to be cheap with arrows anymore. It's until we get to the section where we definitely do need arrows the most. That's when I'm going to really need them. But right now it's like wow, my gosh, that knockback. Ouch, that knockback is real, man. It's all good. What's up? The grappling hook gives you invincibility frames while shooting out. Will phase you through. Oh, I did not know that. Atrocious Gravy. Atrocious Gravy. Great name, by the way. Let us know, what's your favorite Zelda game? Because the spike traps are really feeling it. Hey, let us know what's your favorite Zelda game. Because you all know, Zelda's a very, it can be a very divisive, it's a very, how do I say? It's a very, not divided, diverse. Diverse is the word I'm looking for. It's a very diverse series. So let me know. Igor, this guy's not going to give me anything. It kind of makes me want to curious. It makes me curious to see like if he'll give me something, but I don't think he is. So we're just going to proceed. Bro, this is a callback to the Eastern Palace, just more recklessly. Granted, I could use the cape, but did you guys know we can actually do this and it'll take us to like a little mini room or whatever? Yeah, the first time I discovered this on the Game Boy Advance, it was really awkward. Awkward in what way? It's like kind of like a, how do I say? It's like you're on the edge, on the ledge of like falling down. So at the time I was using too much spaces and did not understand like frames and all that fun stuff. Because of lore? Okay. The hero legend is goated. That's a good answer. I've always had like two different answers for Zelda. Ocarina of Time was my first one. But I loved Majora's Mask for 100% completion. And for casual playthrough, I love Wind Waker. Wind Waker, man. Wind Waker was just a great game. I call upon the magic of Bombos. Because like there's something about Wind Waker that's very charming. It's not just because of the graphics or whatnot. It's like this. It's like the sense of adventure. You're on of course, you're in the Great Seas, but I feel like the adventuring was incredible on Wind Waker. I really don't want to deal with Star Foxes. I don't want to deal with them. But I played basically almost every Zelda game except for the new releases. I think the latest one I played was Breath of the Wild. I didn't like Breath of the Wild. No, the latest one I played was the Link's Awakening remake. But if we're talking about like excluding remakes, the latest one is of course Breath of the Wild, and I did not like Breath of the Wild. I agree. We need another linear Zelda game. We might get it with Ocarina of Time remake, but I want one where I want a new Zelda game that's more like back to the original formula. This is my 2 cents on it because I don't mind experimentation like how Link Between Worlds did. That was a phenomenal game. A lot of people say it was too easy, but I thought it was a great game. But A Link Between Worlds was the last Zelda game I could not stop putting down. And this is coming from someone who's played basically majority of them. I'd be willing to try Echoes of Wisdom, but I don't know anyone who owns that game. All I know is it's a different protagonist. That's all I know. It's like basically Zelda, if I recall correctly, with chibi art style. Oh boy, you guys again. I do not like dealing with these guys. Okay. Now you guys can see why I did not like fighting this guy in the light world. Sheesh. But yeah, if you guys can't tell, I'm not a good Link to the Past player. Because if I was, I would be playing the Oracle Seasons like right after. But nah, A Link to the Past is easier than Oracle Seasons, if I recall correctly. Because oh man, Oracle Seasons, man, you gotta be really on your guard with the enemies, especially with the bosses. Echoes of Wisdom. Okay, so you just started. It's definitely different. Like how so? Like is it it's not open world, right? That was like the one thing I didn't like about some games. I don't like open world games for the most part. I grew up with so much mission tradition. It's not a bad thing. It's just like, you know, each to their own, of course. Wow, I don't have much Really? You're gonna send Wizzrobes this late? Oh, come on, man. We already had to deal with them back in the, what's it called? Oh. To even top it off, they even included, falling. Invisible pits. Something is when something is the same, except it isn't. Really? I like familiarity. Just like most people. Wow, they put Wizzrobes. Of all the things you would put in that last section, you would put Wizzrobes. The bane of my existence in Zelda 1. Especially in Zelda 1. I call upon Bombos! If you can't beat him, join him, I guess. Hey, I could cast magic too, just with spells. Oh boy, what am I getting into now? A bunch of moblins. And things falling out. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh jeez. Fire rod and other stuff. Okay. I think the fire rod might... Do I want to use the fire rod or do I want to use the lantern? I think the fire rod's more practical. Wait, so it's It's kind of, so the Echoes of Wisdom is kind of like a Link to the Past map, but it's linear so far. Okay. Not too bad. Always good to hear. Because, like, I'm always afraid to try out new Zelda games now because they changed the formula so much with Breath of the Wild, and they've been trying to lean into Breath of the Wild direction for the most part. It's not a bad thing. It's just not for me. But man, oh man, I'm... What the heck? I don't know what I just activated, but I'll gladly take that. So same timeline, just in the future. Okay, interesting. It's so weird Nintendo has made that, like, they made the whole, like, Hyrule Historia stuff. To me, that's just, like, weird. Like, weird and, like, how they have, like, a whole, like, the game over timeline or whatever it's called. I actually have to go back down. That beeping's gonna become really annoying. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. We light stuff up. Press through. Oh boy, is this another another restroom that we could use? Because I'm kind of scared of I'm kind of scared of those Helmasaurs actually killing me now. Okay, I got one. Not that it matters. Okay, I got 2 more chests to find too, so... Fine. I'll use the magic hammer. Who knows? He might have a... Or not magic hammer. Arrows. Not the arrows. He's really out to get me too. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so that didn't go through because it was a little further. But that should do it. Okay. So granted, I could use... Well, I hope we get another fairy soon. Okay, so that's not a big deal, but... Oh, yes. I called it, and I get it. Wait. You could turn that into a fairy too? What? Wait, I never knew the rabbit spell. You could transform that into a fairy, or... Didn't any of you guys knew that, or am I tripping? Either way, it's going to be one or the other. Oh boy. Oh no. It's him again. My worst enemy. Mordor. But why? The rabbits are awesome. The rabbit beam's awesome. Amazing. I did not know that. I never... Out of the 3 or 4 playthroughs I've done of this game... Once, but then they forgot. Oh god, no. I hate Mordor. At least we're... This one's not too bad, though. 2 slashes and he's dead, but... It's alright. We all love Rabbit Link, so... Not a big deal. What is a big deal is, like, I never knew that at all. Like, turning the rabbit beams into... Glory? I don't know how to pronounce that word. But we got all the chests in Ganon's Tower. All 26. Wow, that's a lot of chests right there. Why not Magic Cape Mordor? Nah, there's no point. I mean, there is, but... I'm getting stingy with my magic all of a sudden. It's alright, though. We killed him on our first try. Unlike the Tower of Hera. What the heck is... I don't even know what's going on right now. We got conveyor belts and ice floorings. Not a big deal. Okay. Let's see. We got everything up to this point. I mean, that flooring, if I remember correctly, that's just a little break rooms. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to go back to get it. You know what I just... Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something interesting. And I did not know this was a thing. We got Aghanim. Very happy to see me again, but you better believe that we won't have a third meeting. So this one is weird. Okay, so you have him, but we could deflect his magic with the hammer, which is really weird. I never knew this was a thing. Okay, so I know I'm taking a lot of hits. It doesn't matter at this point, but I want to show you guys, like, one hit, we could deflect it with magic hammer. That is so weird. I don't care if I fail the achievement. I'm not doing this with the magic hammer. How's it going, Aiden? How you doing, my friend? Enjoying the World Cup, I see. Like, the magic hammer is, like, so limited to what you can do, but this fight's really not that bad. It's just, like, two things we gotta worry about. It's just me trying to get my aim better. Two, I gotta get my timing better too. Because, like, of course, you have multiple Aghanims. Like, his two shadows are basically attacking us. And then we have the other one that's visible. That's clearly trying to get us, but he's really not that bad. But the magic hammer, though, I read that on the achievement log, right? For retro achievements. I'm like, nah, dude, this can't be a thing. This cannot be a thing. Oh, look. It's a bat with a pig spirit. True culprit achievement unlocked. We follow it. So you're ready for tonight's game, Mexico versus Ecuador. Okay. I'm still, Wimbledon just started last night, or yesterday. One player I was rooting for, she was played out, but it's okay. All right, I'm not gonna go there just yet. Ganon's a bat pig. He's not Batman? I need my health restored, guys. And I actually want to have a fairy. Do you want to throw something in? Sure. An empty, not empty bottle. I don't even think this will do anything. We'll throw in the Book of Medora, because why not? It's like, what the heck? Yes, I dropped this. Da-da-da. Oh, you don't give me health. You only give me health when I throw the stuff that you actually want. Empty bottle in the pond. That's the best way I'm going to do it at this point. Do you want to throw something in? Yeah. Let's throw in the empty bottle as Bouts as recommended, because even though I got this achievement off stream, we could do this with the magic bottle and give us a magic. The Mexican eagle will chomp over the condor. Okay. She will give us something for being an honest person. Green magic is fine. But we don't get the thing, man. I actually don't want to go into this fight without actually doing the thing. Like, actually having full health. Alright, so I think if we pull this here, or one of the statues, I think to the left. It's one on the left side. We get rupees, apparently. Achievement unlocked, Stoneheart Cache. How do people find these obscure secrets? Is beyond me. I don't know. I don't got full health. I might as well do it. I'm gonna try. So let's do it. I will try this. I've never done these. The scary fat lady statues. Yes, that's what these are. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Okay, so we are going in. The magic bottle is not gonna help me as much, but one fairy and 2 blue potions, okay? This fight, I'm gonna go with the lamp, because why not? Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ganon, the bat to pig. His Aghanim was his alter ego, which, okay. So, this fight, I don't know how people do this damage list, but basically he's got plenty of attacks. He's got the trident, he's got everything that's circular, fire, trident. Of course, he's gonna call upon his like little defense ring callback to Zelda 1 from his dungeon with that one enemy. And we can't really destroy these fire bats, these fire keys. More reasons why I hated fire keys in Ocarina of Time. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Blue potion, I don't care. I got 1 health left. I'm gonna use it. But yo, hey, unique boss fight though. The soundtrack. It's a good one though. I like this one better than Ocarina of Times actually. But yeah, man, his attacks, man, they do a lot of damage. And yeah, there's a achievement on retro achievements is like you have to do this damageless. No. All right. But yeah, like honestly though, he's not too bad though. He's not the hardest Ganon fight by far. Definitely not. I think Wind Waker's Ganon fight's a little harder. The puppet Ganon at least. Wow, he's really trying to stun us. If we fall, by the way, we have to restart the fight, so I'm not doing that. Heck no. It's got a little bit of Mordorm as well. You're doing well, lad. But can you break through the secret technique of darkness? On God. All right, so now the room's gonna start basically turning darkness. So we gotta light these up. That's how we're gonna attack him. And then of course, when he turns gray, we use a silver arrow. He's really not that bad, honestly, but it's just annoying when you fall, the player falls, or he gets stunned like that. It gets really annoying. All right, so yeah, I got the range. Let's get it. Ah, shoot. I don't like Mordor, man. We talked about these mechanics with the whole like falling down stuff. Always had the worst luck with it. All right, I think I need what? 2, maybe 3 more hits and he's done. We actually have to have it fully lit, by the way. I can't. Come on, man. I lost my momentum, really. No, I really did lose my momentum. Gosh, dang it. I'm speechless of what just happened. Okay. Bro's secret technique is turning off the lights. Yes. Yeah, I do have so much more magic. That's a good point. All right. I'm going back to the light world. I don't care if I waste that magic at that point. The 250th anniversary of independence. I had no plans. Apparently I had the day off, but I'm trying to switch. Work days with someone because it's time and a half. I don't really like having holidays off. As weird as that sounds right now in my lifetime, I don't need holidays off. For the most part, besides Labor Day, but it's going to be a lot of fireworks, yes. I'm staying home, though. Like, I need to rest up because the work has just been out of hand with some of the stuff that's been going on. Which I'm not going to go this close too much, but it's all right, though. Right? What am I doing? Guys, what am I doing? I should just go to the thing, the potion shop, and just drink. Just drink it. Yeah, I should just be doing that. Like, unless I can find a fairy, but even then, yeah, I'll just take a blue potion, let her heal me up. I mean, I got plenty of rupees, so I don't need this many rupees. Talk to you. See, I love that. I love that. Rare potions are underrated for sure. And then we're gonna go ahead and capture a fairy in the fairy fountain. And then we're gonna go back to Ganon and get my revenge because I think he only needed 3 more hits and he would have been done. That's fine. I need to cool down after falling down. I gotta cool down for a bit. It's not a big deal, to be fair, though. Like, I've seen people who actually rage quit because they fell from Ganon, so and Mordor. Those are like usually the top 2 rage quits I've seen with Linked Up Past with friends. Oh man, Mordor is understandable for the first counter, but again, and they pull the same shenanigans. It's all right though. No rush. All right, I'm fully equipped. Let's get it. Like I got everything. So for those who do not know, after we finish Zelda A Link to the Past, I think the next game I'm going to do is Super Mario Sunshine. If I can fix the coloring. For whatever reason, Super Mario Sunshine on Dolphin, for retro achievements especially, it's... I don't know how to describe it. It's like very saturated for some reason, and it does not look good. So I have to play around with the settings and then to get it like the best coloring as possible. And then that's when we're going to stream it. At least Saturday, there's going to be a stream. So if you guys don't celebrate the Independence Day, that's going to be the next stream. More position. Okay, well, we'll use the fire rod. At this point, I don't need that much magic against Ganon anyways. It's not a big deal. But... So you're super happy that the Netherlands lost in penalty kicks? Oh no. I actually like the Netherlands. But they are out of the World Cup though. That's not good. That's unfortunate. Yes, Ganon. We know your alter ego. On guard. With your oversized trident. The crazy part is like the easiest fight against Ganon. If you guys ever played the Oracle games, that one's actually one of the easier Ganon fights, surprisingly. But you call it to prefer the US birthday. That's very true, because technically it is. Because the UK doesn't have Independence Day. Canada has it on the 1st, so basically it's tomorrow for them. But yeah, the UK doesn't have it, but they have like other holidays that both US and Canada don't have. That's all good though. Screw them? Are they the worst? Really? I wouldn't know. I don't watch football as much. I've been keeping up. My girlfriend keeps me updates to those. I just hope the Italians don't win Wimbledon this year. Man, I can't stand the Italian fans for the most part of tennis. I don't know how they are for football, but man, oh man. He is really something though. Birthday is once a year. That is true. That is very true, Bouts. Birthdays only come once a year. Oh, goodness gracious. I know I'm not the best person to like do damage list, but come on, man. The technique of darkness. But oh boy. Okay, so that it works a lot better. Who needs the lantern? Thanks, Bouts. He was right in front of me. Don't ask me how I let him attack me, hitting me like that, but whatever. Sometimes I'll make derpy mistakes like that. It's all right. They cheated their way to 3rd place. Really? 12 years ago? Wait. What happened? Oh, you hit him. You could still hit him when he's frozen in the dark. That I did not know. This is kind of like a recall to the first Zelda game, if I recall correctly. Yay! Thanks, Bouts. We finished it in darkness. Hey, I'll gladly take it though, because like the oh, that time I didn't have to use fairies or even didn't use fairies, didn't use blue potions that run. Oh, GG's, man. GG's. Yeah, I had 11 deaths, but achievement unlocked, the Golden Age. Oh, Italy has Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. A Final Fantasy as a... Wait, they do? Wait, what? I gotta hear this. Let's go. The wielder, the Triforce. Restore the sacred land. Heart and mind of the person who touches it. I want to retire. Nah, I'm just joking. Retirement would be great though, but still got a lot of working years to go through. But nah, though, I gotta hear about this Tifa story. Look it up later. Is it not appropriate? You got me curious all of a sudden. Tifa FF7 Senator. Italy. So 2022. So 2022 Senate Zoom meeting on data transparency was. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. How do you guys know all this stuff? Kotaku reports most awkward and viral Zoom failures and wow. That is weird. That is weird. Why would the Italian Senate be looking at Tifa during a meeting? That's really weird. So he was in Mexico territory to attack. Mexican player was next to him and took advantage of it. Ah, gotcha. I like Tifa though. Tifa all the way. Sorry, Arif, but Tifa all the way. I am definitely not playing Final Fantasy VII on stream. It's most RPGs for me these days on stream is difficult to commentate. Unless it's got a lot of cutscenes, then that's a different story. But OG Final Fantasy VII, I played it once. Well, I did a full playthrough of it off stream. I enjoyed it, but it's definitely not a game I would stream. The Return of the King. All right, so I haven't played Link to the Past since 2018. I still think that this game is still one of the best Zelda games. That's definitely top 5 for sure for me. It built the best foundation, the best of both worlds from Zelda 1 and 2, okay? Zelda 1, of course, the dungeon, the exploration, and such. Zelda 2 for the magic spells. That's why you have magic. There was another thing that they took a few ideas from Zelda 2. The town, I guess. No, not the towns. Basically, mainly wait, the bully makes a friend? Wait, what? Oh, that bully. I did not realize he looked like that in the Light World. And your uncle recovers. I always thought the uncle died. Which is a bad thing to say. But yeah, like the flying goose. Missed it. No, but a link to the Past though. It's built that foundation that we knew Zelda and we know all love Zelda with the OG formula. This is the first game that got the formula all corresponded together. And of course, A Link's Awakening. How did he recover? Wait, so he recovered then died? That's not good. Because he says Zelda's your what? And they never explained it. I think he meant to say was Zelda's your destiny or something. To protect. And the flute kid plays again. I thought he also died too. Nah, but I'm glad I got to replay this game again. Like, when I feel like I have an itch to play games, for that specific game, it's probably when I enjoyed it the most. Like, if I played this, like, before, what was it, Donkey Kong 64, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much because it didn't have the itch. Or you guys know what I mean. But probably Back to Life from the Triforce. That's true. The king was supposed to be dead too, I think, because that's when Ganon took over. But yeah, the OG materialistic fairy. Don't remind me of her. I don't remember how many rupees she took from me, but she took a lot. That's alright though. This game gives you plenty of rupees. The Lost Old Man. This is the first time we've seen him take a stroll outside of the caves. And the Forest Thieves. Okay. I guess he couldn't find the money that he couldn't find the treasure. Day was good though. So I got today off and then I got to work again the next 3 days. So I worked 4 days straight. Then I had 1 day off and now I have to work 3 days straight again after today. How was yours, man? And the Master Sword sleeps again. Well, until Ocarina of Time comes, or if we want to go a chronological order. But yeah, I'm glad I got to replay Link to the Past. And I'm glad it was a Super Nintendo version because the GBA version with those clips, those voice clips are really annoying to deal with. Here you go, man. That's probably going to be me tomorrow because Wednesdays are always busy. It's always the busiest day. If I could have Wednesdays off, that'd be great. But yeah, man, crazy to think about. Crazy to think about how well this game has aged. And I think people are still finding secrets to Link to the Past. I could be wrong about that, but there was always something new. Like, I learned a lot more in this playthrough than my last playthrough. Because you guys all tell me these things. Shoot, I didn't even know that the magic hammer actually deflected Aghanim's magic. It's really clunky, but it works somehow. Definitely not a way I would definitely go on his fight though, but you know. Because he beats Ganon with full Triforce. Definitely one of the strongest incarnations, 100%. And the rest of the Zelda games though, Ganondorf has only attained 2 pieces. And Wind Waker, he almost had 3, but he was intervened. Like, he kept monologuing, and you know, the King of Hyrule at that game, which you all know, beat him to it. So, but we're not going to touch Wind Waker for quite a long time. When I do Wind Waker, it's going to be 100% as well, and man, I don't got the patience to do everything. Yeah, he does. It's alright though. Yeah, because there's no mention about Triforce in Majora's Mask. You got Wind Waker. I don't remember Twilight Princess as much. That's my least replayed Zelda game. It's not that I don't want to replay it. It's just I don't remember much of it. Like, I remember I loved the game. Just the game is huge. I think it's bigger than Wind Waker, if we're not counting the Nintendo Gallery. Still wish the book Medora could be used to smack stuff. Yes, throw books at your people. That's the most deadly weapon, because people don't like to get smarter. Throw a book, and they get smarter. That's what we call the act of wisdom. But nah, the next Zelda game that we'll do, which I'm not going to be in any rush to cover at the moment, is Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is going to be a long game to cover. Knowledge is power, so they say, 100%. But oh, I died a lot in Skullwoods. Holy Jesus. I thought I... No. I don't think that's what happened. No, that's exactly what happened. Never mind. Yeah, because of the ocean. But when you get to it, the Nintendo side quests, the Nintendo Gallery is what makes it really long to 100%. But Twilight Princess, though, I remember it was a lot longer than Wind Waker's main quest. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So they count it as saves and quits. Gotcha. All right. Total games played. It's 11 because we had 2 failed streams. Okay, guys, I had to replay I had to replay because stream kept crashing twice. Or was it 3 times? I can't remember. I had to replay the Palace of Darkness and Swamp Palace 3 freaking times because the stream crashed. You know what part it crashed on? It's crashed on the stupid shovel game. Thank the Lord I don't need to play any stupid shovel minigames for a while. Sorry, guys. I hate that minigame, Burning Passion. That game minigame and Dampy's Graveyard Tour. And I do not want to talk about that Graveyard Tour either. Yes, because of my negative luck. But yeah, it's just I hated those 2 minigames with Burning Passion. Bouts can vouch for me because right when we found the piece of heart in the digging minigame of Link to the Past, I just grabbed it. I say, screw this. I am done. I'm not playing this minigame anymore. You can take my seconds. And I actually like try to slash the NPC or whatever. Because I was raging really, really bad. And of course, Dampé's Graveyard Tour, I couldn't get that piece of heart until the end game. The dude robbed me about I want to say 500, maybe 600 rupees. Oh my gosh. I do not like anything with digging, apparently. Alrighty, guys. So next game I'm going to be streaming should be Saturday, assuming I don't have any health issues. It will be Super Mario Sunshine. If I can't get that stupid coloring fixed, I'll play a different game. It's still going to be Nintendo related, but yeah, I'm in the mood to replay some Mario game now. Preferably a 3D Mario game. Sunshine's the closest thing I could run because I don't got a Wii remote for Galaxy. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can get Super Mario Sunshine fixed first. If I can't, then we'll play probably another, I don't know, Super Nintendo N64, maybe even GBA game. I don't know. So yeah, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Link to the Past was a great grand adventure. I loved replaying this playthrough. Enjoyed every part of it except for the stupid shovel minigame. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a great one. This has been your boy Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. All I gotta say is stay chilly, keep gaming. I'll see y'all in the next playthrough. You all have a great one. 4th of July. I'm probably gonna be streaming a little bit late. But I'll see you guys in the next one for those who celebrate it. Canadians, happy Independence Day on the 1st, which is tomorrow. You all have a great one. Later, Aiden. See you Bouts. And Atrocious, thank you for the tips as well with the belts. It's been great.